Hey y'all, welcome to Fat and Fit with Chef Paige. Today we are making some creamy Cajun seafood macaroni and cheese. I wanted to give you something different that you could have for the holidays to switch it up a little bit, and this turned out really good. I just pre-cooked the elbow noodles already just so I could get a head start on everything. I'm showing you all the different cheeses that I'm using. Make sure you get these cheeses: mozzarella, Parmesan cheese, cheddar cheese, muenster cheese, and Gouda cheese. It really topped it off. So make sure you get those cheeses. If you want to add more seafood, you can, but I feel like the crab meat and the shrimp was perfect. So in a skillet, I have some butter and some minced garlic. We're gonna add our shrimp. This shrimp was already peeled and deveined, so it made my life easy. All I had to do was thaw it. And this was just one bag, and this got me at, you're gonna see the pan at the end, a half a pan, so everything worked out perfect, and everything, it was enough seafood, enough everything I had. So we're gonna season up this shrimp. I got some Cajun seasoning, I got some Old Bay seasoning, I got some garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. Them all the seasonings that we're gonna add to the shrimp. And we don't want to overcook it because we still got to bake it. So once I flip this shrimp over, I just start adding the crab meat straight out the can. I've seen a lot of different recipes, how people did it, and I saw they use lump crab, but I really wanted like the crab meat. So you could really get crab meat throughout the whole macaroni and cheese. You know, that shredded crab all throughout. Small pieces. So once you kind of toss your shrimp and crab meat, break that crab meat down and get that flavor we already built, I'm just going to put some more seasoning right on top, the same seasoning that we used before. And then we're going to give that a toss. So that's it. So we're going to use the same skillet. So I set that aside, put it in a bowl, set it aside. Use the same skillet. Now we're about to work on the sauce. So I got some butter here, and I'm kind of rushing. So once the butter melt, we're gonna add some flour. And then once we work that in, make sure you get all that flour. Yep, turn that into a roux. So once we do that, now I'm adding water. So if you have broth, use broth. So I was out of broth, like my vegetable paste or regular vegetable broth. That's what I use. If you want to use like lobster broth or something, you can. Chicken broth, you can. But when I'm cooking at home, I use vegetable broth. So I'm adding water, and then I'm just going to add my vegetable, like this powder that I got, this vegetable powder. So I like to add water sometimes just so you don't have that burning when you add just milk first. So I kind of like to handle it first with water. So add the water in there, make sure you get them lumps out. This is the vegetable powder that I'm talking about that I was trying out. Add that in there just so we working with some flavor. So once you whip it real good and get them lumps out of there, now I'm adding the heavy cream. I really wanted to use dairy-free products, but I wanted to, you know, just give it to y'all exactly how y'all would make it and eat it for y'all family. So I was like, no, let me show them using exactly, you know, regular heavy cream, regular cheese, so it could come out successful while y'all making it for y'all family. So, but it turned out really good. So now we're about to season this part: garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, Old Bay seasoning, Cajun seasoning, and let's whip that on in. See how it looks smooth? I don't know if you could tell. It's thick and it looks smooth. Now I'm putting a little Tabasco in there. So I kind of just let that cook for a little bit, and now we're adding our cheese because it's hot, it's boiling, it's bubbly. So I just kind of did 2 handfuls, but when it came to that Gouda, it was only 2 cups. I just used the whole bag. And the rest of the cheese, I kind of just used 2 handfuls of each cheese. No, not each cheese. I used 2 handfuls of the cheddar, 2 handfuls of the mozzarella, and 2 handfuls of the Parmesan cheese. And I used the whole, 2 cups for the Gouda. I wanted to be clear because y'all seen the mustard slices in the Gouda. We ain't put that in here. We gonna layer that once we, layer the macaroni and cheese. So the only thing cheeses in here is cheddar, Parmesan, garlic, and Gouda. Okay? So maybe I should put that right here. I'm in the middle of doing the voiceover. I'm gonna write it on the screen for y'all exactly what cheeses we did right here, so we can get that thing right, because I want y'all to enjoy it like I did. I shared it with some of my family members. They thought it was banging. So the sauce is ready. It's nice and thick. We added the noodles, the cooked noodles, and we added our shrimp and crab meat. So like I said, you getting seafood through this whole thing. So spray your pan and layer. And this was a big pan, but I was just like, I ain't want to wash no dishes. So, didn't want to wash this pan. So once you add your macaroni down, now here go the layer part. That's what I'm talking about. We didn't put this cheese in the mixture. We're layering it, and I feel like this really made a difference. Like, this macaroni was so creamy. It's probably the creamiest I ever made for macaroni and cheese. So I got the monster cheese at the bottom, and then we're gonna layer the shrimp on top. So the monster cheese is the only cheese that was slices. So we just layered that, and now we're trying to, the reason why I pieced it off like this, because I just wanted it to like kind of really pop through the cheese, So kind of put this on top. I left that aside, so I didn't add it all into the mixture. I had set a little bit aside so I could top some off, and we're going to put some more cheddar cheese on top so it could just be cheesy and gooey. I think I baked it for like 45 minutes in the oven at 350 degrees. I just put a little paprika and a little parsley on top. Put a little butter. I use plant-based butter, but you can use whatever butter you want. So this is how it looks. I want to kind of give you a close-up, and this is how it looks when it's done. I don't know if you could really see, but it just turned out good. Look how creamy that is. Y'all definitely got to get this a try. It turned out really good. Thanks for having me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Chef Pabe. God bless you. Bye.